Hey folks, welcome to another Broken Meeple solo play. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed my Pursuit of Happiness and Wingspan solo on tabletop. Well, I will be doing more of those. Small Islands will be the next one, and I've had some requests for others, although if you want to see me play certain solo games in my collection, then by all means let me know in the comments. But here, we're obviously not going to forget about Steam apps as well, because I do like playing these computer apps, which translate well to Android and Apple as well. And this is a new one, and it's a new one of a game that I really like. Direwolf Digital is now released Raiders of the North Sea, and Raiders of the North Sea is this fantastic worker placement game from Garphill Games and Renegade Games Studios, and it throws a twist on the typical worker placement style where you're having to place a meeple and then remove a meeple and do two separate things on your turn. But it's wonderfully produced, looks great, smooth, easy to teach, not gateway level, but it's certainly a, even with the expansions, we're talking medium weight at best, and it's just a solid all-round game. So, an app, definitely into checking this one out. So all I have done is I've gone in and learnt the tutorials in order to just get the hang of the basics of the interface, which I'll explain as I go through. There's two tutorials. One of them teaches you the absolute basics, and one of them then takes you on a kind of mini game against an AI to say, right, well, this is how you actually go off and raid and do stuff. The tutorials are dirt simple, takes you through it. It's got speech bubbles, it's got hint tips. You should have no trouble passing them, and if you know how to play Raiders already, then it's even easier. So there is no denying that this is an easy one for anyone to pick up, regardless of your experience with the game. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm just going to go in and get stuck into a proper local game against AI, which I have not tried yet. So I've done the tutorials, but I haven't gone into a full game. And as much as I would like to see the expansions in this, Hall of Heroes and Fame and Fortune, or whatever it's called, I forget, but I've got those two expansions in my set down there along with the playmat. But oh well, I'm sure if this one does well, then Direwolf Digital will release the expansions in due course. So for now, we're just going to deal with the base game. Let's get started. Now I have muted the music. There is some music that plays with this, but I don't want the music to get in the way of, sound effects and stuff like that. You get a bit of a cinematic as you start, and as you can see, the look definitely mimics the game. Some minor things, not crazy. Graphics-wise, pretty solid, I have to admit. I mean, it does look very much like a computer game in the sense that, you've got the slightly jagged edges in places. And whoa! I'm not sure how the jeweler is a hardened warrior, but never mind. And so, if you have no idea what the game's about, then you have this nice little cinematic that kind of just illustrates what you're doing. But, it's pretty quick and you can skip it if you really want. And there you go, the iconic poster for the game. So you've got a few choices. I mean, more games and friends is standard issue. Leaderboards, I don't care about being a leader in anything. I just want to play the game and have fun. But challenges, you've got some interesting stuff. You have these level 1, level 2, level 3, each one requiring you to do certain amounts in order to actually, in a single game to progress to the next one. Again, that's something I'd come up to later. I'm more interested in just getting on with, an actual game. So, okay. Let's see, change as friends. Options are a little bit limited, though, I will say. I mean, you've got the rules, which is good. You need them. But in options, you pretty much can only mute music and sound. It doesn't even give you a volume slider for it. That's kind of weird, and why? That doesn't make sense. Now, I play cinematic on startup. Well, I can turn it off now. Fast opponent animations. Technically, I should put it on fast, but for the video, I'm going to turn those off, and so we'll go to normal animations. But of course, when you know what you're doing in the game, you can always have the computer just go really fast. But I am still going to mute the music, because I don't want it to get too much in the way. And video options, you're pretty much stuck with what you got on normal app games. So, with all that said and done. Okay, 2 tutorials I've already done, like I said. So, there is a campaign mode and a versus AI mode. I'm not going to bother with the campaign just yet. I'm just going to do a simple versus AI, so you can see how it goes. So, okay, you have 3 separate difficulties. Ooh, hang on. So, I'm not usually a fan of difficulties where simply the AI just starts with more stuff rather than the AI is actually more harder to deal with. So I'm just going to stick it on normal for now. I mean, it's moderately challenging. We'll see. Now, I could do this 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. I don't need to do this with 4 players. It will take too long. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as a free player game, and we'll see how we go with that. So nothing else to really influence here. I like all the ambient sound effects of like birds and shuffling cards and, you know, just stuff to show. You can see little birds flying around, you can see stuff, the water shimmering. It just makes it look nice. One thing I will say is that so far I have not noticed any crashes, no bugs have come my way, and it's very smooth. I mean, everything just seems to flow nicely. It doesn't feel jerky, you know, the animation for the turn comes on nice and quick, and everything just continues as it was. As you can see, I seem to be the poor sucker who has to go last, but there we go. So it looks like I'm blue, that's fine. So I gotta get rid of a couple of cards before the game starts, have I? Alright, fine. Who do I not want here? I don't want to price myself out of the market. These are pretty expensive. Gatekeeper has its uses, but I'm not playing with the expansion. I don't know if I desperately need more of those. Killed in the raid. Berserker is always quite handy. Let's see. If killed, force an opponent to lose a crew member. That's pretty nasty. Force opponents, lose a livestock, force an opponent. All players must give you 1 silver or 1 provision on a turn. You're being kept. I think we'll do without a... He's only got 2 strength but costs the same. So we'll do without a gatekeeper, and I think we'll do without a marauder. So, okay. Alright, where do we want to go first then? So, 2 money. There's a space on the silversmith. I think that's probably a good bet right now. I could... Let's see, let's go to the silversmith first, because I definitely need money. Straight on there. Now I could, if I want to look at the cards, then you essentially hovered over them and it pops up. Now, it's a minor niggle, but it's something about the graphics here. You can see the gorgeous artwork there with the mercenary in this portrait picture. And the basic like strength and coin thing. But the bit below it, almost, is it just me, or does it look like the card was kind of half finished? You know what the cards look like in the actual game, but it's almost like the picture and gorgeous artwork stops, and then all you're left with is just the purple bit with some very basic font and iconography. I mean, okay, it makes it easy to learn, easy to read. Not a problem with that, but I don't know, I just feel like maybe more could have been done with that in terms of graphic design. But like I say, it's a minor niggle, I'm not too worried. Now, I could hire the mercenary later on, but I'm thinking I might want to steal some silver and provisions from other players, because that would give me a lot to go with, and then all I need is to hire these 2. Yeah, the mercenary is cool, but I don't need him right now. So after doing that, I think because I can't actually hire anyone at the moment, I could go to the mill and get some provisions, which I am going to need eventually. But I might be able to get some provisions from the other players. So I'm actually going to take the town hall. And I'm going to demand everybody gives me stuff. So are you actually giving me anything, or is it just money I got from... Oh! Got a money from her and I got a provision from you. Okay, well, cool. It's good to get an extra provision. Where am I going? I need to hire someone. I can't at the barracks, so let's go get some more provisions. Whoops. This is the only thing. You've got to click on this, and then you've got to drag it to one of these spaces here. And you never know whether you're supposed to drag it to the little circle or just the building. And it's not easy. You sometimes... I think you can do either or, but it's just a little bit misleading. Because if I do just a square, then... Oop. Then it goes down. It's kind of weird, but you get used to it. And now I want to hire someone. So we want somebody pretty powerful to begin with, so let's go get our Berserker. Because then at least if he dies, I can get back. Your Meeple is there in the corner, clear to see whether it's black or grey or white. Well, black or grey... I mean, I'll show you a grey one, actually, when it gets to my turn. They look a little similar, but you get... It's not too bad. I think it depends how well you know, dictate colours. Here we go. Let's see how we look. I can even scout all over the place while the computer's having their turn, apparently. So yeah, you can see that there's grey ones there. And yeah, they look very different from the black one, but then you know, they're only so different from the white. I mean, it's not bad. You get used to the graphic design, and it does appear a lot more clear in your corner, so you can easily see what you do have. Right. Well, I could go and tackle a. Let's see. I got two in there. I could go over here and tackle one of these. Ugh, don't want to do the Valkyrie one. But maybe this one's not bad. I only need. Oh no, I need 2 crew members, so I can't do any of that yet. In that case, I need money. And then I'll hire another crew member. Hi, I'm Jeff. I am Jeff. I'm Jeremy. There you go. Oh, he's nicking my harbour. I wanted that one. Gives you the victory points, gives you the plunder, tells you your strength, happy days, and it doesn't rebuild. So it's all pretty straightforward. But I wanted to go to that harbour. Who does that leave me with? Rubbish one over there. I need more provisions to go over that one, plus they got a lot of Valkyries. There's some good ones here, but I need 3 crew members, but I only need 1 thing. So, can I see what they've got? Right, okay, so he's got 3 crew members, so he's going to go to that middle one as soon as he gets a provision. So you've only got 2 and no provisions, so they're not going anywhere right now. And I don't want to spend all my provisions, so I think I'm going to see, can I get another crew member quickly? Maybe if I'm lucky. So I'm going to go to the gatehouse. Typical. Typical. Well, I'm going to need more money to get any of those, so... Oh, straight into the armory. They still haven't gotten any provisions, so I'm not too fussed about them. You, on the other hand, do, so you might go and nick one of those harbours. Though, to be fair, if you do, there's still a decent one for me, so I'm actually not too fussed. Okay, so let's go and hire one of these two. So who have we got here? Warlord, and... Ooh, could force people to lose provisions, which would mess some of them up, because then they wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Although, I don't think yellow has any provisions anyway. Yeah, so it stops them for a turn, but I just don't know if I'm desperate for that. All for the sake of having a 3rd stone rather than a livestock. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I quite like just having the character. Gain 3 VP, gain 2 VP, so there's no difference between them apart from just high strength. So let's go and hire him. And then I've got to take someone back. More cards might be useful. More provisions is always going to be handy. So yeah. If you want to know what each location does, then you have got, you just hover over the place and it should bring up exactly what I need to know. Or at least it was a minute ago, but maybe it's only on your turn. Yeah, he's taking the harbour I wanted. Although, I'll give this game credit. The AI is not stupid, you know, it's picking up harbours which you probably would if you were playing this. Right, let's actually go and take somewhere out. Blood! I got a good strength for some outposts later. And you're going to take the last one. Wow, 4 crew. She has 4 crew. Interesting cow noise. So he's hiring a Mexican wrestler. And getting some strength. Yeah, I got to think about strength as well. Although some Burke's blocking my... here we go. Yep, there we go. So, get provisions here you need for raiding. Get money here. Boost your armor. So you got to basically put your mouse pointer on the buildings. Right, where do I want to go from here? I could go to that harbour, but there's only 2 livestock and a stone. And I certainly don't want any of my guys to die, so I don't want to go near a Valkyrie, really, this game for now. The outpost. Ooh, that outpost looks juicy. And 1 die, I could get the 14. I need 2 more provisions. That's the problem. If I go to that one, I only need 1 provision. But yeah, I need more provisions. Like, a lot of provisions. So, what can I do with this guy? Take up to 2 silver, whoopie-doo. I just need provisions in general, that is the problem. Well, a bit of armor could not hurt, I guess, so... Ah, wait, no! I'll go to the longhouse. Yes! Ooh, as the cow is slaughtered for my provisions, which I desperately needed. Now, I am a bit low on cards. I could take the grey from there, but I got no one to hire. So I'm really only taking provisions, although I don't want to take... I want them to be limited by the black there. So I'm going to take this one from the gate. Although, do I need a... Oh, I need a grey, though, in order to... Oh, yeah, I need a grey to go and take out the outpost. And if I don't have a grey, then I can't do the outpost. So maybe I should just take a grey meeple, knowing that it's going to be a bit of a waste. Yeah, it's a waste of an action, but the meeple is more important at this stage. I mean, I couldn't take the chance and wait for someone to come up with a half-decent one. I want to go get that outpost now. Right, let's go get that outpost. Now, free strength. Well, I got a pretty good chance of making it, so let's do it. This is the one we need. Woohoo! 14. Give me the 4 victory points and all that lovely gold and iron. I always call it stone. I think it's meant to be iron. Yeah, what are you going to do about that? Mine onward. Is that a monastery? Did you just go all the way to a monastery? How did they manage that? Okay, that was unexpected. I still like the outpost I was at, though. Well, okay, what have I got then? I can put some back at the armory and get that. Let's see. Oh my god, look at the Valkyries. They'll slaughter everybody. I don't want to go near them. I guess I could just carry on with the outpost, because I'm not exactly doing too bad on that front. You know, I've got enough strength to do the basic ones fine, but maybe a bit more armor couldn't hurt. Certainly I'm going to need more provisions, though, so let's get some now. Without having to kill a livestock for it. And, although I could get another livestock from there, and then it would allow me to go straight away, but I still only have 11 strength, and I'm trying to... I mean, it's unlikely I'm going to get 4 victory points from there. It's a good chance from here, so I could grab that and get the white die that I need. I mean, I don't see why that would be a problem, but then I could just get 2 strength, worry about the provisions in a minute, and then I'm pretty much guaranteeing myself 4 victory points every time I go to one of those. I think I'm going to take it slow for the moment. Good, I didn't click on... I clicked on the main thing before I clicked on skip. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, there's a weird noise coming from my PC. I might have to, Oh no, there we go. I have no idea what that was. I don't know if that was a sound bug or the fan in my PC being weird. I was like... That was really odd. I don't know if you heard that, guys. Righty, let's see. I have a grey meeple and I have 2 provisions, so I need more provisions, and I can only do this with livestock apparently. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Moo, 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 moo. Now I could actually get even more armor, so alright then. And a white meeple. Boom, 15. That's going to maybe allow me to go a bit higher. Ooh, you really like these monasteries, don't you? Yeah, you're relying on the dice to get you to the minimal. But I mean, if all you're getting is that, I'm not too worried. Go on, where are you going to go? Ooh, where are you going? I know, hey, hands on my outpost. My outpost, get lost. Stay away from my outpost, do you hear me? Well, if you're gonna be like that, where can I go today? Let's see, I need more crew if I even want to touch those, but at least I could guarantee myself. Oh god, my god, this Valkyrie token's everywhere. This is just insane. Oh well, let's tackle one of these though. Gold and 2 of those would be better than free livestock, I think. 15, I'm guaranteed 4 victory points no matter what, so... Yeah, I can do this one, can't I? Oh, I got a white meeple. It's too... Oh, you can only do these grey. So I could go... I'm not killing off 2 of my characters. It is not happening. No, 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 no. And I can't even do the harbours either. So I'm actually going to have to stick around here and actually do some hiring of crew members. Okay, well, what are you? You're free strength. That's it. And there's only barracks there. It's not good. I don't even have the silver, and they only get me 2. Take up to 2 silver from the opponent, though, so I could go to the town hall and then get some more cards. Now, which computer could deal with having 2 things? Can I see? Can I see their things? Yes, I can have a look at their things. So, you have 1... Oh. Oh, I really should have checked how much silver they got. She hasn't got any, and he's only got 1. Maybe... Is there an undo? Sadly, it doesn't seem like there is. Oh. Oh, this is cool. Alright, so it brings up a nice little map, so you don't have to scroll around. That's neat. But, great, yeah, I just... Oh, that was a complete waste of time, then. Oh, well, that'll teach me not to pay attention, I guess. Yeah, that really wasn't right, Luke. Really wasn't right. Although, on the plus side, I do have some cheaper people to hire, so... If one of them could leave somebody at the barracks or the silversmith, that'd be great. Nope, they're all prepping to go raiding still. Alright, what do you guys do? Gain a provision and a silver. Not bad. And once per raid you may reroll die. Oh yeah, I definitely want you. So I could... I'll certainly hire you. So, barracks. Hey, Jeremy? Well, what names I'm supposed to call them? Yeah, that's Kenneth, that's Sebastian, that's Jeremy, this is Stephen. So they all have such boring names. Now, do I want to hire the other guy, or do I want to take something for... I can't get any more livestock anywhere. Could get more cards. Discard this one just to get a silver and a provision. I mean, to be fair, this thing up here is going to require a lot of provisions over time. In fact, 4... Well, 4 is enough for me to do that one twice, but again, I'm going to be losing crew members, so I'm probably going to be wanting to do this and this. And they require a lot of provisions if I want to avoid getting killed, so... No. So I either want to use this card, or... Hang on, what? There it is. Well, he only provides me one, and it's a provision in the silver. But then I can't get a provision there, and I can't get a provision there, so I do need to actually get some more provisions. So I think for now, actually, I'm going to get some more cards. Might give me some more options. How much strength do you have, Yellow? What are you trying to do? I've never really liked the treasury as a location. The treasury just seems really underpowered. I mean, wow, I can get 2 silver, which I could just do like the silversmith, and 1 gold for 2 cards. Just seems really nasty. So, Yellow ain't going anywhere near my outpost anytime soon, so that's probably fine by me. So I suppose I could go and actually go plunder it right now. So, alright, let's have a go. What have I got? 17 strength, what do I need? If I want... Oh, I can't even do that one, because I need... how many people on my crew? I've got 4 people on my crew, haven't I? Yeah. So I need 5 to go there in the first place. Ay, crying out loud. Yeah. I suppose I could... Yeah, but then Valkyries, I don't want to kill all these people. And it's a white meeple, so yeah, this is not good. I'm really not paying attention here. Who do I have on my crew? How do I even see my crew? Ah, here we go. Right, so I only have 4 people on my crew. I need more crew. I need at least 1 more crew. So who have we got here then? We got that dude. Huntsman! Pay 1 less silver and hiring crew in the barracks. Or, oh yeah, hire somebody for only 2 silver. That could work. It would get me a discount of 1 on this dude. Pay 1 less provision raiding an outpost. Again, I don't want to raid an outpost. But yeah, I mean, this could work. Means I'm using the cards, but then I could also just take the white... Ah, but I want a white meeple. Yes, I need a white meeple. So, okay, I will do that then. So, get some silver. And take you. And then, yes, hire a crew member immediately for only 2 silver. And I'll take you as the gatekeeper. And there you are, Ted. Yeah, I know about 6 crew members, but I've got 5 now. So even if a Valkyrie kills 1 or 2 of them, I'm not too fussed. Although some Yellow's going to have a lot of points on the Valkyrie track at this rate. But then they're also going to have a lot of dead people. Haha, you didn't make the 6. Lots of death. Now granted, she is doing a lot better than I am, but then I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing things. Let's see, I got 19 strength. 19 strength, I can go to just about any of these I want. 19 strength pretty much guarantees me 6 points there. 8 more. I could probably do with a little bit more strength, actually, because my strength is rather low. Could go to the armory and get some more of those, and then won't be hiring anybody. In fact, yeah, where are the meeples around here? I can just get more silver. Yeah, but more armor... Well, actually, is 2 strength really going to make a difference? 21 would... Well, I want to go here, really, so I've already got enough for that, and then I roll 2 dice, I can re-roll 1. I can take a chance with that fortress, I think, so let's go. Go, 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 go. Whoop. Into the snowy lands. Roar, kill him! Now, come on, I can re-roll a die, so if I don't get the 26... Nope, that is good. I will stick with that. No, I don't want to make him bigger, you moron. Yes, I'm sure. Wait a minute, did he just re-roll? Oh, he gave me a chance to re-roll that one. Well, did he? I'm not quite sure what happened there, but oh well. I have a fortress and I got some good plunder for that, as well as some good victory points. Now, don't take the guy off the mill. Oh, don't block my longhouse either, you moron. Take the Garphill. I was going to say, let me have the ability to get a lot of provisions. There we go. 4 provisions again. Yeah. I'll worry about offerings later. I have to admit though, I am getting my butt kicked by yellow here. But then I suppose if I know the game's going to end, I can start aiming for the Valkyries. I mean, that is a grey meeple, so that grey meeple occupies harbours, occupies outposts, monasteries. Can I go for a monastery? Yeah, white and grey. I could go for... No, I can't go for a fortress. But the problem is... that outpost. That's not a bad outpost. It's 4 victory points and some plunder. I mean, it's easy plunder, if nothing else. And the more plunder, the better. And certainly I don't like anything that's there. So, yeah, why not? Yep, this will just be a complete slaughter. Yeah, okay, I don't need to re-roll. Right, was putting me on a slightly more respectable score. Probably need to go visit the armory a little bit. Yeah, the armory would probably be a good bet. Need to get my strength up. Not hiring anyone else, so I guess get some more provisions. Gonna need it before I go on another fortress hunt. Yeah, he's preparing. Wow, he's got enough to go for a fortress? Wait a minute, with how much strength? He got lucky with that one. Probably had a bit in the armory, but still. Well, he ain't going anywhere anytime soon, so I can go there to get 2 provisions, get more armor. Sweet. Your treasury. I mock you. I mock you in your treasury. What do you do? Gonna make my career in Norway. That's a good one. Right, can I take any of these out? Yes, I can. In fact, I can go for any of these. So, probably one without a Valkyrie would be nice. And I should be able to get 9 victory points without too much trouble. So, okay, we'll go with that. Now, every time anyone else goes anywhere, they got to get killed. Do I want to... It makes no difference, but... Well, let's see what happens, because I can't get any lower than 2, so... Try a reroll. Yay, I got slightly higher. And I'm in the lead. Sweet. Problem is, can I maintain that lead? They've all got so much more on the tracks. In fact, how can I actually see that? I haven't actually looked. God, he's going up to another fortress? Where is he? Oh yeah, because they only need 4 crew member, but... How much strength do you have? Oh, you got a lot of armor. Oh, come on, that was lucky. Lucky fight. Okay, this is an interesting point. How do I know we're on the Valkyrie track? So he's getting 2 VP from that. I see. So it tells you where you get the victory points on the armor track and where you get them on the Valkyrie track. So I'm not caring about the Valkyrie track, whereas I could do with an extra point of armor to get another 2 victory points. So we'll bear that in mind. For now, though, I want to be able to go and basically raid places. But anywhere I raid, I'm going to get slaughtered by a bucket load of Valkyrie. Although there is a harbour there I could go and kill, and there's still those there. So I can actually deal with getting rid of this white Meeple. Livestock there. Well, let's go get some provisions, because we always need them. And then I don't want to take a white Meeple, so I'll take this. Oh yeah, take free cards, so I've got some interesting options for discarding cards. The problem is, if the computer now gets to a point where they can start attacking fortresses and do the Valkyries, they're going to get a lot of VPs for them. Whew, he's not doing any more raiding for the rest of the game. So you're left with a strength 0 dude, although I did put him on 37 points, so I suppose I can't mock him too much for that. I mean, at some point I'm going to have to accept that some of my guys are dying. I mean, that's just the way it is. Can take a plunder, gain 2 provisions, I shall bear that in mind. So, with a black, I can go to, let's see, all of them have been killed. Wow! So the only thing left is 1 more fortress, and then that's it. So, you know what? I probably should stop being a little wuss and get up there. Are they in a position to do that? They got white Meeples, but he's only got 3 crew members. I don't think 3 crew members is enough to get up there. No, he needs 5. He's not... Yeah, he needs 5 for both. He's not going anywhere, so I just need the provisions, and I'm set. So, okay then. Make sure you pick up a white Meeple then. Town Hall. Gain 2 provisions, yeah, probably... Oh, take a plunder of an opponent's probably not a bad idea. Actually, I'm going to need more am I? Well, once that's done, it's kind of all done. Yeah. You can never have too many provisions. It's all getting tight now, though. Because you're prepping to go kill a... fortress. I can't allow you to get there before me. Okay, let's have a look. Right, so I get a point for that. I don't get a point for that, but then a point after the first, so it's basically lose 2 Valkyrie, but I can't let them have 2 Valkyrie. It's just too much. So, which one will actually get me more victory points as well? I mean, I'm on 23, so I am, as near as makes no difference, guaranteed the 28. And I'm guaranteed the 26. Chances of getting a 34? Limited. Yeah, chances of getting a 34 are pretty limited, actually. I don't think that's even physically possible, so... I think I'd rather go for this one and lose 2 people now. Blood, yes there will be, because some of you are going to die, finally. That'll do me. Yes, I'm sure. Although I'm glad they ask. 9 VP, just what I need. And now everybody's, let's see. If killed in the raid, put it back in your hand. If killed, force an opponent to lose a crew member. That'd be pretty good. You must not die, because I need you. That's probably not bad, actually. So, yeah, put it back in your hand. I could always just hire him again. And I don't need a lot of strength to go to these other places, or do I? What do I need to go to this other one? I need 4 provisions. And I don't have 4 provisions. Oh wait, no I do. Because that one only took... So I can actually do that other fortress. Ah, but then what about the other player? Yellow has only 4 crew members, though. She can't go up there. Which means that that one is mine. And I can get another bunch of victory points and lose somebody, as long as I can hit the minimum 20. So as long as I can hit 20 strength, which I'm pretty certain I'm doing easily, and I might as well just lose a couple of weaklings. Okay, so... I mean, losing him will just, like, kill another crew member, which would be quite cool. So, let's lose you, and let's lose this Avenger. Now, red is more my worry, so let's see if you have got... Oh, you get to pick, don't you? Well, making you lose a crew member will cripple red's ability to do anything useful on this turn, so... So you're just getting gold as much as you can. Fair enough. Making you lose a crew member must have seriously crippled your ability to do anything. Yep, you're just getting gold. I got this game in the bag. Well, actually, I don't know. They got the offering tiles. I better not get too cocky. But I should have enough to go do this fortress. I don't have the crew. You are a moron, Luke. You are an absolute moron. So, what can I do? Yeah, I might be in a bit of trouble here. I might be in a lot of trouble. Let's see. I can't get any more armor either. Oh god, this is what happens when I rush these things. So I could go and do a harbour. That will get me 1 VP. I can't even do a harbour. I might have just scuppered myself like crazy. So I can get a gold, and that is literally all I can do. That's all I can do. If I lose the game because of that mess up... Oh, phew. Oh yeah, because it's already factored the offering tiles in. I'm so used to doing the offering tiles when the game ends. Now they've already done it, so yeah, that was an easy win. Well, not easy win. Okay, it wasn't an easy win. It was a hard win. But, I mean, that was still very challenging. I mean, Yellow got off to a good start and then slowed down. Einstein or whatever got... pretty close, and I won 48, so it wasn't exactly like a landslide victory. But, yeah, I mean, you know, making them start with extra armor and that would, I think, create a very tense game. So, so the challenges are automatic. Got it? Well, what do you mean win? I just won a game. Oh, come on. Let's see. So I didn't take free Valkyrie. I didn't realize that they came during the game. I thought you had to like do them specifically. So, okay, fine. So next game I need to take 10 Plunder. Well, that's not difficult. Just do 2 or 3 raids. Take free Valkyrie. Well, I only need 1 more. So next game maybe I can focus on the Valkyrie. And win. Okay, fine. That looks like it. So what's the campaign do? Just a little bonus. Let's actually see what this does. Special rules for the game. So harbour spaces are worth 3 victory points. We can only raid harbours. And so literally this is just a harbour game. Against 1 person. So the campaign is just basically... a game with different rules. In this case, there's nothing beyond there, and we're only going after harbours. Okay, so that's different. But I haven't got time to do that now, so we're gonna resign. Well, there you go, guys. That's Raiders of the North Sea. To be honest, it's a pretty solid port, actually. I mean, it looks the part. It's got the artwork. The music's nice as well. I just couldn't put the music on for you now, but music's nice to have in the background. You can put, it's quite speedy even with animations on, but if you want to put fast animations on and just speed through a game, you can. It's not difficult. My only beef at the moment is mainly just that, well, I would love the expansions. But that's not exactly a fault on the game. No game releases with the expansions, but shouldn't be too difficult for them to incorporate them in, and if Raiders of the North Sea gets a lot of buzz as an app, then I'm sure the expansions will come within time, so I'm going to be patient and wait for those. But, I mean, this game is great without the expansions. It is brilliant with the expansions. I mean, I cannot wait for Halls of Heroes and Hall of Heroes and the Fame ones to come out for this app, because it will just be a massive increase, a massive increase in gameplay. They're just such good expansions. But, yeah. Raiders of the North Sea, I'm pretty satisfied with it. So, good job, Direwolf Digital. I look forward to seeing what you do next and how you improve on this one. So, that's it for me. I'll see you on the next Broken Meeple solo play. And remember, whether you've pillaged my livestock or I've pillaged yours, remember, it's still only a game. So let's drink to that tonight. Take care, and I'll see you next time.